Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Snakebite. I'm Andrew Pauling.
And I'm George Conley. We hope you all had a great summer. Let's dive in and recap the Mocs highlights from the past couple of months. Former All-American volleyball standout Nicole Matson was selected as one of the 2 Sunshine State Conference nominees for the 2018-2019 NCAA Women of the Year Award. Out of the 581 nominees, 131 are from Division II schools. Matson, a 2-time All-American and 2-time South Region Player of the Year, graduated in May with a 3.72 GPA as a double major in computer science and mathematics.
Throughout the month of July, the athletic department highlighted the team MVPs from the 2018-2019 academic year. MVPs include Gabby Hesse and Tim Becker from tennis, Sam Kesey and Austin Lyson from lacrosse, Amanda Gartrell and Michael Vanderlyn from golf, Vale Gonzalez and Tengi Dillon from water ski, Addison Cantor and Mason Jones from cross country, Hannah Fleming and Josh Wagner from track, Aubrey Ellers and Zach Scott from softball and baseball, Jonathan Lawton and Camille Giardina from basketball, McKenna Wilson from beach volleyball and Nicole Matson from indoor volleyball, Galen Crowder and Christoph Gums from soccer, Taylor Dorico from equestrian, Katie Moore and Matthew Holmes from swimming, and Donovan West from esports.
In baseball news, the Mocs had 2 players selected in the Major League Baseball amateur draft back in June. Starting pitcher Cooper Bradford was selected in with the 3rd pick of the 13th round by the Chicago White Sox and signed with the club, foregoing his senior season. Incoming freshman Hunter Fitzgerald was selected with the 22nd pick of the 33rd round by the Colorado Rockies but did not sign. Starting pitcher Matt Martin signed with the Seattle Mariners organization as a free agent on June 10th.
The 2019 fall semester will also feature Florida Southern's inaugural student-athlete mentorship program, partnering returning student athletes with incoming freshmen and transfer students. Our own Jillian Kurtz has more on this story.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Director of Compliance and Academic Services, Hannah Delph. Hannah, this is your program. Could you describe how the process will work?
Yeah, so essentially we have a mentor training for our mentors tomorrow. We'll train them up on resources across campus for our new student athletes. If they were to experience any issues or need to talk with someone that's outside of the athletic department and beyond our expertise. And then moving forward, we ask that our mentors meet with our mentees at least once a month just to check in, see how they're doing with their classes, with their teams, and hopefully they're making new friends.
Awesome. And what was your motivation to bring a program like this to Florida Southern?
Well, I can't take any of the credit at all. Our school was actually selected to attend the D2 Apple Institute in Dallas in March, and I was able to take 4 student athletes with me. The Apple Institute requires us to come back to campus with an action plan, and our 4 student athletes decided they wanted to do a peer-to-peer mentor program. And so all I had to do was take their advice and get the program rolling.
That's awesome. And what are your goals for the program, both short and long term?
Right, so the student athletes created this program hopefully to, in the short term, get our new student athletes more connected, more involved on campus. The thought behind this is if they feel more connected, they're more likely to report any kind of issues, whether it is with alcohol or substance abuse, mental health, or just homesickness issues. Also with connectivity, we hope to see that other teams are coming to other sporting events outside of their team, and then hopefully this spreads across campus. Long term, I would love to see more mentors apply so the groups could be even smaller and be a little bit more intimate, but we'll see how the first year goes and to create more long-term goals.
And how do you think an orientation program will bring the department together across all sports?
Yeah, I think once people feel more connected, we're going to have more athletes attending other events. Hopefully we can get this program noticed across campus to where other people across campus and other students want to be involved to help them get to our events and just make athletics an even bigger presence on campus.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Hannah, and back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for that, Jillian.
It was announced back in March that Florida Southern would be adding ice hockey this fall. The team received accreditation from the American Collegiate Hockey Association this summer and will be having its tryout, practices, and home games at Lakeland Ice Arena. The team has announced 2 open skate times on August 26th and 28th from 3:30 to 5 p.m. with an open tryout taking place on August 29th. Registration can be found on fscmocs.com.
Florida Southern added a new assistant athletic director at the end of the summer. Mike Moran joins our athletics staff following his time with the Lakeland Police Department. Moran graduated from Florida Southern back in 1989 and will be joining the show next week for an interview. Athletic Director Drew Howard said, quote, "Mike is a proven leader and is well respected in the Lakeland community. His background as a moccasin student athlete and decades of work in local law enforcement have provided him with great familiarity with our athletic programs and the college as a whole," end quote.
Jonathan Lawton and Camille Giardina were honored as Hal Smeltzy and Lois Webb Award winners, recognizing them as the top male and female athletes on campus last year. The duo becomes the first pair of basketball players to win the awards in the same season since they were first handed out back in 2000.
Continuing on with basketball, Giardina, Slinky Jones, and Anya Fuchs-Robertson all signed pro contracts this summer to continue their basketball careers. Camille and Slinky, who will be playing in Italy and Luxembourg respectively, were anchors on our show this past spring during our inaugural semester. Anya will be playing in England for the Newcastle Eagles. We wish all these former Mocs well as they travel overseas to continue their athletic careers.
165 Mocs were named to the spring SSC honor roll, fulfilling the minimum 3.2 GPA requirement. 50 Mocs finished the semester with a perfect 4.0 GPA. Florida Southern's 165 honorees was second in the conference behind Rollins, which led the SSC with 222. For the 8th consecutive year, the SSC finished with an academic success rate of 86%, which ranks the first in NCAA Division II conferences. In total, the Mocs finished the 2018-2019 academic year with a 3.39 cumulative GPA, 11 postseason appearances, 4 SSC championships, and 4,500 community service hours. That's all from us this week on the Snakebite. I'm George Connolly.
And I'm Andrew Pauling. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.